creating a convenient real estate business. This is one of the most crucial components to your real estate business in today's world. And the reason being is online internet companies and internet real estate companies have made the buying and selling experience as convenient as possible. And while I don't want to scare you when it comes to the internet and tech giant companies that are claiming their spot in the real estate space, I do want to inspire you to implement things that are going to make working with you and the process of working with you more convenient, more enjoyable, and ultimately deliver the best client experience possible. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 main components that I believe elaborate on each one of them and hopefully get you inspired to apply these into your real estate business. So the first one is easy to start. And what I mean by that is easy to start the process. It should be common sense. It should be easy to begin working with you. And what I've seen a lot of real estate agents fail to do is on their website have a main CTA, which is call to action, okay? So if you don't have a main CTA on your videos, on your websites, on your emails, on basically whatever it is that you're doing that's promoting your real estate business, you've made it exponentially more difficult for somebody to actually begin the process of working with you. And on top of it, if you have a CTA, or if you don't have a call to action, then that is going to be, that's already going to make it exponentially harder for somebody to reach you, right? But the other thing is if you have multiple CTAs and they're not clear and they don't have a cohesive strategy. So either you've got nothing, right? You don't have any direct link. You don't have one main call to action that you're getting them to take, or you've got multiple ones and they're confusing. So really, let's talk about the first one and how to implement it today so that things become more simple for clients to work with you. So when it comes to a call to action, I recommend only having one main one, or if you have one main one and it leads to others, that each part of these or each process should be quite simple and easy to use. Okay, so an example is on your website. Let's say that you have 3 main services or 3 main calls to action that you would like to have. Well, on your site, you should keep it pretty simple and keep your site almost like a table of contents, right? Your site should really be centered around getting people to go where you would like them to go. And that's why we utilize a tool called ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels, I have a link for it down below. It is an affiliate and referral link. So basically, if you use the link that I've provided, I will get commission. So just to be transparent about that. But I have used ClickFunnels for literally 3 years to not only build my own website, so you could check out our website, newbreedagent.com. I've built sales funnels on there, and all of our clients within our program, New Breed Agent Academy, also use ClickFunnels for their sales funnels as well. And so the reason that I like ClickFunnels compared to other website builders is it's so simple and easy to use. And whereas most websites and people that build websites, if they're agents, they focus on design and look, and they sacrifice functionality and sales and conversion. So you could have a really amazing website. It looks awesome. It has video or has like a really cool background scrolling image and all these different things, and then there's no button. Or if there is a button, it's like contact us, and it has like name, email, phone number, and tell us any information that you would like to see from us, right? Or tell us a little bit about your inquiry, right? So those things are boring and they're not engaging. So we use ClickFunnels to make things super simple and easy. And where we may sacrifice some of the look and some of the design, we're making up for it with functionality, conversion, and actual sales and appointments. So there is that link below. Like I said, you can download it. And then if you download under my personal link, you'll probably begin to see videos of me showing you how to use it and implementing some of the processes that we've outlined within our program, and really just getting real estate agents to focus on things that are going to convert online. Okay, so going back to that, what this means is that if you have a call to action, right? If you have something that you have an action that you want that prospect to take, you need to really make it simple, right? You have to simplify the process. So if you just have a site and all these different features and functions, people get confused. And I've tested it with hundreds of thousands of dollars on Facebook. If you run an ad to a page that just has one button, maybe just even a few words and an email opt-in, you will exponentially increase the amount of emails that you actually get. And where most people are like, oh, but it doesn't look good and it's not fancy and yada, 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 you sacrifice actual conversion and leads. So when you give too many people, or if you give people too many things to do, what happens is they don't do anything, right? So you got to simplify it. So if on your site you don't have a button, or you have too many buttons and you don't have one main funnel or process you're leading people to, you're going to confuse potential viewers, right? And the other thing that I am going to mention is to check out Calendly. So Calendly is a free tool. I recommend the paid version. I'll put a link below. I don't have an affiliate link for that, but I recommend utilizing Calendly. And every agent should have a calendar on their site or on somewhere, Facebook, wherever you can put it. You know, if somebody needs to set up a time to call you, you should have that link. And I know most real estate agents also have, phone call. They always have their phone number there. Here's another big thing I see missing. Number one, I know for traditional real estate, people want to be able to just call you. I think long term, it kind of creates confusion because you need to have people just always available on the phone and you can never really predict it, right? Whereas if you set up calendar appointments, you can kind of manage and control your time much more effectively, right? So instead of inbound phone calls, you go to appointments. But I know the value of somebody calling and being available to answer. So if you do have a link to phone call, you need to hyperlink it. So you need to make sure that if somebody clicks, they can actually call you, because who wants to go to a site, see your phone number, copy and paste it, or even worse, like switch between different tabs, write down your number and then call you, right? We want to eliminate steps and make it as easy as possible, like I said, for people to start the process, okay? So center your site, center your thing around one main action. I personally recommend having them book in a phone call, because if they can book in a call or view your, home buying process or your selling process, you're going to make it much more simple for them to go through it. And when you look at these big companies, when you look at the tech giants, the internet companies, if you go to Zillow, there's just one little search bar, right? And it's like, search for your dream home, right? And if it's selling, it's to get a selling estimate, right? A home evaluation. So when it comes to like working with you, you got to kind of look at these bigger sites and say, wow, look how easy it is for me to just begin this process, right? So for you, this is the main thing I want you to look at on a practical level with your site, with, if you have an Instagram profile, if you have a Facebook profile, whatever it is, make the main call to action easy and automatic for someone to understand. So if it's on Instagram, send me a DM, like make that easier. Click the link in my bio, right? Whatever those things are. And the next thing is easy to learn more. So people are going to click, people are going to browse your site, check out your stuff. But if they want to learn more and you don't have content or videos or information available to them for them to learn more about, then they're going to go somewhere else. Why? Because when you look at Zillow, think of how long people stay on Zillow. Think of how long people check out these sites that are there because of the information they provide and their willingness to help consumers learn more. So you want to increase how much people spend time with you online. A button's great. Getting them to book a call is great. Getting them to call you is great, right? But what if all the people that come to the site, they click around, but they need more information. They want to know who you are. They want to know, how long you've been a real estate agent. They want to know what you offer. They may want to know your prices, right? So these different things you have to consider when it comes to people's impression of you before they even see you or call you, right? Because you have to consider that 99% of the people you actually talk to are 99% of the people that view your site, view your YouTube, view your Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is, 99% of them you'll never know or even talk to, right? So the 1% are the ones that book, the 1% are the ones that, create the Calendly event with you, they send you a text, right? But the majority of people are going to kind of click around, look at your site, and they may never, see your stuff again. So the key is a few factors. Number one is you need to make it easy to start. So how do you just get in the game? How do I get my foot in the door with you? And then how do I keep you for long periods of time so that it's easy for me to learn more? Hey, if you want to sell with me, this is our process. Check out our past testimonials. Check out our video testimonials. Check out where we sell, right? All these questions that you have the ability to potentially answer can be done up front. So if you don't do and answer those questions up front, then these are things that prevent people from taking the main call to action, which, as I've said multiple times, that's why I'm so big on video and making as many videos as possible and not compromising quality, obviously, because these are all videos, these are all pieces of information that you can watch, learn more about what we do, learn more about how we go about thinking about real estate. So at any point, these videos may resonate with you and you may decide now is the time, right? So we have to create as real estate agents from that place. Like, I'm creating so that now at any point could be the time. Any point could be the moment that they decide is the moment they want to work with me. And I want to make sure that it's easy to actually learn more about me, learn more about working with me, learn more about booking a call with me. All of these things you want to create up front, right? And so I recommend a simple call to action button and really designing your business around information and assisted information, right? Like assisting people in the process of beginning the selling process. Because really what you should design is a system of information so that people can search your site, can get information from you. Maybe they're even out of state, right? Maybe they're not even local, but you could refer those people out, etc. So you want to create content, create things that enable people to get information from you, that enable people to actually learn more about what you believe is the best way to sell. When's the best time to sell? When's the best time to buy? All those questions, all the value that you have as an agent should be extracted and put onto video. If your strength is written, like writing posts and blog posts, great. If it's making videos, great. If it's, podcasts, great. So you want to maximize this in as many ways as possible. And the last component is to streamline the process. So not only do you want it to be easy for them to start, easy to learn more, but once they've decided, hey, I'm ready to buy, hey, I'm ready to sell, this is how you have to start thinking about the future. How do I make it easy for them to buy too? And easy for me as the agent to help them buy. So I'm not just doing all this work, I'm using technology effectively, I'm creating processes, I'm doing things that make it easy for me, for my team, for my system, for somebody to come in that's brand new and help me in this process, right? So making things easy is more than just finding ways to market, It's about making the entire thing easy, the entire process easy, keeping things streamlined, okay? So with that being said, you have to think about, how do I create a convenient real estate business? How do I make it just easy? You want to buy, you want to sell. You go down one or two of these paths. How do you take them through a series of videos that empowers them and encourage them to actually take the step with you, right? These are the things you have to think about. These are the things that we're doing with our clients and our students in New Breed Agent Academy. And ultimately for me as a young individual and having friends that are young too, and asking them, hey, when you look at homes, what sites do you look at? Why do you look at them, right? So one of the things I see is that agents have this website, or they have like their website blocked, right? So you need to enter in your email to view these different properties or things like that. And while that can be utilized as an effective strategy, you know, you've got people that are on Zillow and they want to go there because they've designed the search engine to be so good. It's so clean, it's so simple. I personally use Zillow. I don't think there's anybody out there that's going to convince me to use their site to search for properties more than Zillow, right? So I'm not saying that's the reality for everybody, but you have to start thinking about making the buying and selling process as easy as possible and streamlining it, because if it's not easy, if I gotta sign up and put in all this information and put my phone number, I mean, why would I do that if I can go to Zillow? It looks better, they have an app. So I'm not saying this to scare you, I'm saying this as a realism, you know, this is a realistic take on the market and what's out there. And if you're an agent too, you know, a lot of you you guys all use the MLS, right? But when it comes to you, if you actually wanted to look at a property, forget your knowledge and experience that you have as an agent, where would you actually go? Would you go to an agent and message them, or would you just start looking, right? So this is the key thing you have to understand, is you kind of have to remove yourself in terms of the convenient real estate business, because right now, you know, most agents have not engineered their business to be convenient, to be easy to work with, and to be clear and clean in the way that they take you through this digital process. So hopefully this has provided some insight down below. Leave any comments that you have. If you have questions about this, feel free to let me know. Excited to see what you guys come up with and what things you begin to implement, because ultimately these things can transform your conversion. It can transform like how you feel about your business, because when you feel like it's hard and it's complicated to get in touch with you and you don't really have that clear process, it's kind of limiting. But when you design something like this and it's simple and it's easy and it's very clear, it actually makes you feel good to share it, because now you feel like, wow, my website can actually take people through and convert, whereas, you know, usually it's just me. So once again, there is that affiliate link for ClickFunnels down below. You get a 14-day free trial. I will be creating some content on how to use it, giving away some templates. So if you sign up under me, that will be one of the benefits, is I can give you things that are gonna help you apply it specifically to real estate. So with that being said, if you are interested in booking a call in with myself, learning more about how to apply this to your business and growing your business, utilizing technology, using social media, utilizing advertisements, feel free to click in that link below and it will take you to my calendar and we will have a conversation, see where you're at with your business, see how we can help you, see if our program is a good fit for you. So with that being said, I'll conclude the video there and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.